on my own, but I don't know why. You hit the road, but you don't realize I won't look back when you're around. I won't think twice when you're gone. Don't hesitate to call me back, 'cause I won't be there. I won't look back when you're around. I won't think twice when you're gone. Don't hesitate to call me back, 'cause I won't be there. I won't look back.
Howdy truckers, and welcome to Crafty Chris's stream tonight on Build the Eddie STOBART, Moving the Nation, and it's issue 97, the 97. So yeah, issue 97. So we're doing more work on the trailer chassis tonight. So and yeah, lots of parts to come as well. So anyway, here is Crafty Chris. Good evening, darling.
Hi guys, thanks for joining me again. Yeah, this is as long as the chassis is going to get into after today. There's no more bits to add on to the end. It's going to be a problem where to store this. I think everybody's got the same thoughts on it now.
Yeah. Right, okay, and helping us out tonight with the chat as usual is our lovely friend. It's Yorkshire Crafter, Julie. Hello.
Hello, yeah, hi everyone. So yeah, I'll be reading out your chat. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Thank you very much, Julie. Right, okay, I'll pop all three of us on then. So yeah, we're doing issue 97. So not very far off issue 100. Yeah. So by my calculation, then after tonight, we've got 98, 99, 100. So we've actually got 43 issues left, so 43 weeks if you want to work that out week by week. So that's if Crafty Chris doesn't do 2 issues at a time, because some weeks she's been doing 2 issues at a time, so that might cut that down a little bit from 43 weeks to who knows what. Anyway, we'll have to work out what that's going to do later on in time, won't it? We could maybe do it every week when it comes in every week, nearer the time. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. Anyway, I'm yakking on, and I'm thinking there's a lot of chat to get through. So we'll get through the chat.
Yep, I'll work my mouse up. So, first thing, we've got Steve, and he's waving. Hi, Steve.
Hi, Steve.
Hello, Steve.
And then Steve again, and he's got some looking eyes.
He's looking.
And then Steve says, at Lord Peter Webster, evening. And then we've got Lord Peter saying, hi, Chris, Julie, and Dave S. Hi, Peter.
Hello, Lord Peter.
And then Peter says, hi, Steve. Peter says, hi, Chris, Julie, and Dave S.
Hello.
Peter says, hi, Steve. And then we've got Gillian saying, good evening, Chris, Dave, Julie, and everyone in the chat. Evening, Gillian.
Hello.
Hi, Gillian.
And we've got Marish says, evening, everybody, and in chat as well. Evening, Mary.
Hi, Mum.
Hi, Mum.
Dave Mark says, good evening, everyone. Good luck with your bill, Chris. Have a great show tonight. And evening to Sir Dave and Julie. Evening, Dave.
Hi, Dave. Thank you.
And Darth says, hi everyone, good luck, Chris. Hi, Darth.
Hi, Darth.
Yeah.
Dave Max says, good evening, Steve, Gillian, Peter, Mary, and Darth. Gillian says, good evening, Dave Mac. Gillian says, good evening, Peter. Peter says, hi, Mary, Gillian, Dave Mac, and Darth. And we've got Mark saying, good evening, everybody. Hi, love.
Hi, Mark.
Peter says, hi, Mark. Dave Mac says, evening, Mark. Mark says, hi, Peter. And we've got Lee saying, hi, Chris. Hi, Lee.
Hi, Lee.
Hi, Lee.
And I've got Gillian saying, hi, Mark. Peter saying, hi, Lee. Mark saying, hi, Dave Mac and Gillian. And then we've got Steve saying, at Dave Mac Builds. And that is chats.
Excellent. Thank you for that, Julie. Right, so we better have a look then. We better go cameras down and see what we can see on the build mat tonight then. So issue 97, there's lots of parts tonight. So I'll just make you full screen. There we go. Okay, so lots of parts tonight. So issue 97 is joining the chassis beams. The two chassis beams are extended and connected with cross pieces. So we will make the chassis beams this evening, and we'll make them in two chassis beams into one long chassis beam. So parts supplied then for this evening are 9701, and that's the left chassis beam for trailer part 4. Okay.
Yeah.
And then we've got 9702, right chassis beam for trailer part 4.
Yeah.
Okay, and 9703, trailer chassis front crossbar. So that's one with a little widget in the middle. Yeah, that's the one.
Sorry.
That's all right. That's all right. That's got the bigger widget in the middle. So 9703, sorry, 9704 is the dual leaf spring holder crossbar. So, and that's got the little widget in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah. And 9705 then is the front leaf spring holder round crossbar. So it looks like that might be a little bit thicker than 9706. Not sure. 9705. That has got a little widget in the middle. Has it got something in the middle?
Right. Where are we? What are you doing? That's the last one you did.
9705 then. So the front leaf spring holder round crossbar. So one of them, but has it got a little widget in the middle or a little something in the middle of the bar?
No.
What about the other one?
No.
Okay. Just looks like there's something on the page. Anyway, it might come apparent which is which. So 9706 says the dual leaf spring holder round crossbar. So that's the other crossbar. Okay, 9707 is the adjustable feet crossbar. So, and that's the one with its feet sticking out like that. So then we've got 3 lots of screws. We've got DD03, 13 of them. Unlucky for some. We've got DP07 screws. We've got 5 of those.
Yeah.
And then we've got DD04 screws. We've got 3 of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Won't be unlucky for me because I'll end up with one on the floor. So I'll only have 12.
Aye, right. It won't be unlucky anyway. 13 is my lucky number. So people try and scam me with 13, and it's only my lucky number it is, really.
Yeah.
So, a little bit more chat, Julie, before we make a start, please.
Yeah. So we've got Dave Mark should be getting my 1/200 scale Enterprise next Friday. Wow.
Oh my goodness me, that's nice.
Wow. Steve says, at Dave Mac, cool. And Steve says, it's a beast. Yeah.
It is. It is. It's a beast from the east. Okay. So, on your instructions, then, step 1 says, extending the chassis beams. Take the left chassis beam, part 4, 9701, and take the left beam assembly, 9601, from issue 96. Note that they are labelled L and circled. Check how the parts fit together. So, are they both labelled L?
Yeah.
Okay. So once you've checked them both together, you go on to step 2 and you fit the parts together and identify the 2 screw holes on one side of the parts are fixed together. You'll need 2 DD03 screws to screw them together. So step 3 says fix the 2 parts together using 2 DD03 screws. So tell me when you've done that.
Yeah.
Okay, now here's the clever bit. We turn it over for step 4, turn the assembly over and identify the fixing points on the other side of the beam. You will need 2 more screws, DD03s. And step 5 says this shows the parts fixed together with 2 2.3 by 4 millimeter screws, DD03s. It's coming together right now. It's coming together. Yeah, this is the swan neck part of the build you're building at the moment. The swan neck, it's commonly called on a trailer of this size, a swan neck.
That's on.
That's on, jolly good. Okay, and screwed in both sides, yes?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, thank you. Okay, so, right. And here's the clever bit, part 2. We go, step 6, take the right side of the chassis beam, part 4, 9702, and the right beam assembly, 9602, from issue 96. They are labelled R on the inner side of the beams. Here are the parts viewed from the outer side. Okay. So step 7 says identify 2 fixing points on each side of the beam and fix the parts together using 2 DD03 screws. Come together right now over me. Yes, indeed.
Turn it over and put 2 more in.
Yeah, that's step 8, and that's the clever part. Turn the assembly over and fix the parts together on the other side of the beam using 2 more DD03 screws. There is a little bit more chat, Julie, if you want to bring that up, please.
Yeah, there is. So Steve's asking, Dave Mac, unboxing video? Question mark.
Yeah.
Dad says 35 inches of solid metal. Wow.
Yes.
Dave Mac says, yes, Steve, there will be an unboxing video. Oh, wow.
Very good.
This is nearly as tall as me.
It is, yeah.
Steve says, Defo Defo money worth with all the metal, it's a beast.
It is indeed.
And Steve says, Dave Mac Builds, cool.
Yeah.
Someone done.
Okay, so now we've got to turn the page of your instructions. Fit in the crossbars, and that's on page 6. And we're going to step 1, keeping, not sure whether it's that bit or the other bit that we have to keep. Anyway, so fit in the crossbars, step 1. Fit the front crossbar 9703 to the front part of the left chassis beam, labelled L. So you might need the other chassis beam because I think that one's R, isn't it? Okay.
God, it's having somewhere to put them.
I know. It's going to be so good. So good. Okay, so that's labelled L. A peg on the end of part 9703 fits into the hole in 9701, blue arrow. Note that the hook on the cross piece faces downwards and points forward, yellow arrow. So you've got your hook on there, haven't you? Yeah, and that points downwards, but faces forwards. Points forwards, faces downwards. Goodness me. And yeah, something like that, I think. Yeah, something like that. So step 2 then says, holding part 9703 in place, turn the assembly over so that you can fix it in place with a DD04 screw. Okay, a little bit of chat while she's figuring that one out.
Yep. So we've got Lee here, but working on my super quick card kit building railway hotel.
Excellent. Jolly good.
And Steve says, Crafty Chris and Sir Dave, where's this gonna live?
Not telling you yet. Not telling you yet, Steve. And yeah, you'll have to wait and see where this one's going to live and where the other one's going to live. So you'll have to wait and see. Right. So do you want a hand with that again? So the cutout bits, Chris, are at the top of the trailer. The smooth bit is at the bottom of the trailer, but that hook wants to go in so that it is facing forwards, but the hook is facing down. So, and the smooth bit of the trailer is facing down. The bit with notches out, that's facing upwards. The bones of your trailer will be going on there. That's it. That's the way it goes. Yeah. So that's the way it goes. And you would need a DD04 screw to screw it in.
It won't fit in that hole.
It won't fit in the hole?
Not doing it there.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Try screwing it.
Have you got some paint block in your hole?
No.
Hang on. Let's have a look. Yeah. Okay, I'll see. Right, try turning it 360 degrees. Spin that round. Put the other end in. No. Turn it over. That's it. Try it that way.
That's better.
Yeah, there you go.
What's it going with?
It goes in with a DD04 screw. A DD04.
Come on.
Oops, you dropped it.
Yeah.
Never mind. Mandy foot. Say me that, Gorilla. Okay, so have you got it to fit properly now?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay, there's a little bit of chat then, Julie.
There is. So we've got Steve says, at Crafty Chris, didn't know you had two shop faces.
Yes, we have. We've got Christine's got one and I've got one. And 3 issues behind Christine at the moment.
Yeah. And then we've got Toilet Bowl Food Review. Hello, everyone. So welcome.
Hello, Toilet Bowl Food Review. Yeah, hello.
Hi.
And then Mark says, hello, Toilet Bowl Food Review. And Steve says, at Toilet Bowl Food Review, hello. So, yeah, welcome.
Okay. The mind boggles. Right. So, we've now got to move on to step 3. And that is fit the adjustable crossfeet bar 9707 to the left chassis beam labelled L. A peg on the end of part 9707 fits into the hole in 9601, blue arrow, and screw holes align. Note that the semicircular notch at the end of part 9707 fits against the large hole in the beam, yellow arrow. So at the moment, I think you've got that upside down, Chris. So turn it.
Yes, I am.
Yes.
I was just testing you.
You was just testing me. That's okay. Right. So you've got that in position. So now you need step 4, and that's turn the assembly over so that you can fix the adjustable feet across the bar 9707 in place with 2 DD03 screws. Sorry, with a DD03 screw. I preempted it then and went 2 instead of 1. Okay. So is that part you're screwing into, is it plastic by any chance?
No.
Mm-hmm. That's a metal part, is it?
Yeah. Got a cook hard screw. I don't want that.
No, you don't want one of them. So a little bit more chat, Julie.
There is. Oops, no, wrong one. That one first. Dave Mack says, hello, Toilet Bowl Food Review. And Toilet says, thank you.
You're welcome.
Peter says, hi, Toilet Bowl. And Toilet Bowl says, I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Yes, thank you.
That's a new name too, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
And we've got John's Model Making saying, evening all. Evening, John.
Hi, John.
Hi, John. Welcome. And goodness me, John's Model Making is making some fantastic progress on that wooden Lancaster that he's doing. If you want to see a Hachette Lancaster built, one of the original Hachette Lancasters being built, hop over to John's model making channel and have a look at that and some of the other wonderful things he's doing across there. John's really making a fantastic job of that Lancaster. Oh, why have I got a notification on there? Don't know. Just hang on a minute. Yeah, just had a message. Yeah, that's okay. Thank you very much for that. The little message. Yeah, jolly good. Right. So that was on step 4, was it not? Where you tend it over and you put a DDO3 screw in it. Okay. Yeah. Well, now you're going to move along to step 5, and you're going to put fit the end of the dual leaf spring holder crossbar in 9704 to the left chassis beam 9402 above the dual leaf spring holder. So that's above the biggest one in the center there, and I'm not sure which way it will go. It'll go into the chassis because there's holes in the chassis. It's not that round one you've got.
Yeah.
It's that one, yeah. That'll go into the chassis there. And the little widget looks like it faces downwards. So where everything else is facing down, like them cross pieces, that wants to face down, does a little widget, and it'll go into the hole then. Just a minute, Chris, because it's actually not that one.
I'm going to say it ain't going to go in that.
It's going to go in them 2 holes that's in the chassis, near to where the joint is there. That's it. Okay. So you've got the little widget facing down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Jolly good. Okay. So that's step 6 then. Turn the assembly over so that you can fix the crossbar in with a DDO3 screw. Quite a big issue, this one, isn't it? A little bit more chat, Julie.
There is. Peter says, hi, John. Dave Mark says, evening, John. John says, hi, Peter and Dave. And then John says, working on the rudders today, Dave. Thanks for the mention.
You're welcome, John. You're absolutely welcome. And massive hats off to you as well, because you are some modeler getting that done. That is fantastic. Absolutely brilliant work you've done on that so far. Looks beautiful. Really is. Top man, John.
Right.
Okay, so I do believe now then we're going to step 7. And step 7, you've got to take the round crossbars, both of them, and it says 9705 and 9706, and it says these parts are the same. Fit them through the dual leaf spring holder. So the leaf spring holder that's near your hand there, and the other one a little bit further, the bigger one. Put the other one through there. That's it. Okay, turn the assembly over in step 8 then, and fix each of the round crossbars 9705, 9706 in place with a DP07 screw in each one. And so if you're struggling a little bit, use a bit of oil perhaps if there are metal parts.
They are.
And just while everybody's on, we was meant to go to a little show last weekend on the Sunday, and we both had a really bad night, so we didn't feel up to it. So we didn't actually get up, didn't actually get out in Matilda like we wanted to do last weekend, and feel a bit sad about that really, because it was such a good day. It was a charity event, and there was raising money for all sorts of charities, one of them being the Humber Rescue charity. And anyway, with a lot of these things nowadays, you have to pre-enter them, and you have an entry cost to actually send, and so we let them have our entry money as a donation to the charity. It's only very little money, but you know, at least we've given them a little bit of something. So, and I do believe there is a couple of do's on this weekend, but whether we'll get there or not, I don't know. But there seems to be plenty of do's, lots of do's, doubling up on one another in the local area. So you've got a choice of where to go, either a Saturday or a Sunday or both. So, right then, I'll stop rattling on now. Now we'll go on to the fitting the right chassis beam, step 1. Take the right chassis beam 9702 and position it so that all the crossbars are attached to the left chassis beam into the corresponding sockets on the right beam. Note, this may be easier if you have another person to help you. Okay, so just let me know how we're getting on, Chris.
What's it screwing in with?
Just a second. So the first one it wants you to do then is the squared shaft somewhere in the middle there, yes. Fix each end of the dual spring cross holder bars with DDO3 screws. So yeah, there'll be a DDO3 screw in there and a DDO3 screw somewhere near the front of the chassis. Is that correct? Where them squared bars are?
That one.
I think there's one there, isn't there? Yeah. If you've got them all lined up properly, just get them in enough to bite maybe, and then check it. Just so they're all home nicely.
Is this plastic one a DP3 as well, this rod?
We haven't come to that yet. We've got to do the front one first. So you've got to do 9704 then 9707. So it's them squared bars, and they're both on DDO3 screws.
Oh, damn, I pulled it out.
Yeah, this is where it might want two of us. I'm going to say it might be better on its back like that, but then you have to get screws into it at the other side.
Oh, it's going to work out.
So just bring up that little bit of chat, please, Julie.
Yeah. So we've got Dad says the round bars are plastic.
Yeah.
Fitting the two beams was fiddly for me. You line the one beam up and it throws another out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oops. Yeah.
Cool.
And then another one from Peter, sorry. The front cross member with hitch gives you the most trouble. Had to sand some paint off to get it fitting right.
I'm going to have to turn it round, I think. Oh.
We've got plenty of time tonight because there's no Geordie Dave tonight and Titanic tonight. So we've got plenty of time tonight, so there's no rush.
Such an faith.
The wrong way around. Is that?
Eh?
That's the wrong way around, isn't it? Yeah, it's the wrong way around, love.
So it is. Just want to get a coupling to hold it.
I think you might have to get them all in lined up before you can actually get to screw in.
Yeah.
Here's bits of chat. Oops. Dad says extra hands needed.
Yeah.
No,
And Steve says, is Geordie Dave okay? Yes, he is. Yeah, he's working, isn't he?
Yeah, it's working, yeah.
Yeah. Gillian says, yes, he's at work. Yeah. And Steve says, at Gillian Dots. Cool.
damn you. That one's not going to come out.
Now make sure that they're lined up before you put your screws in. A bit more chat, Jolie.
Yep. So Dad says, just get the screws to bite first, tighten them all after all are in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not doing.
Okay.
Peter says, I found issue 98 enjoyable to build. Oh.
Very good. Okay, so have you got the front square one in and the back square one in?
Yeah.
And what about the round ones?
They're in, but I haven't screwed them in yet because I'm still trying with this one with an hook on it.
That's okay. So that one with the hook on it then would be a DDR4 screw, would it not?
Don't know.
Yeah, DDR4 screw, I think. Because the two round plastic ones will be DPO7s.
Oh,
Yeah, 04 with the one with the hook in. Have you got it to bite?
Oh, it's still in my fingers.
And it doesn't bite your fingers.
Oh, I'm getting hot.
You're getting hot? Put your fan on then, it's near it, it's near you.
I can't get my arm up. Oh.
Look carefully at them all now and see if everything's lined up.
That is not going in. I can see the holes, I can see where it goes, but it just won't go in.
Okay, what's stopping it, do you know? Have you got it the right way around? With the hook facing forwards and underneath?
Forwards?
Yeah. Yeah, that's it, yeah. So that's the right way around. There's a little bit more chat, Jolie.
There is, yep. Dad says, just a shame we won't be fitting the second axle for ages. After the 4 wheels, we're going back to the cab.
Oh.
And then Peter says, I just can't wait to put the wheels on this, Dad.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah.
Have you got it in?
Yeah.
Okay, right.
Might go
Pardon?
I think it might even tighten a bit more.
Yeah, that's all right. We'll don't tighten it right up yet because you've got your 2 round ones to put screws in. And they're DPO7s because obviously they're plastic. So DPO7 screws. Ones.
No, those 2 ones.
This is going to be some fantastic model. It really is.
Yeah.
We'll have to bring it through to show you it, Julie, but it's like, goodness me.
Yeah. Yeah.
How did I get 2 there?
Okay.
Yeah, I think I've got them.
You've got them in.
Yeah.
Okay, jolly good. Okay, well, that means then if you've got them in and you've got the round ones in, that's completed work. The side beams of the trailer have been extended and connected with cross pieces. Well done.
I hope I managed to stay on camera.
Yeah, mostly you was all right. You was okay. But we could hear you swearing.
Forwards with it.
We could hear you swearing under your breath, but it doesn't matter.
I didn't hear any swearing, Dave. I don't know what you're talking about.
Right, so that shows we need to show what's coming next week then, don't we?
Do you want to do that?
Yeah, just push it to the camera and I'll say we've got in issue 98, we've got leaf springs and rear axle transverse torsion bars, longitudinal torsion bars, leaf springs, air bump stoppers, rear wheel hubcaps and leaf springs, pins and plus screws. So there's a lot coming in next week's issue, 98. Jolly good, and that'll be next Tuesday. So, yeah. So well done. Enjoyed that.
Yeah.
It was super fantastic. It was. But, and to say you've just come out of hospital today because you've had a test today as well. Yeah, you've done really well.
Maybe
So,
that's why I'm not.
Yeah, well, you've had some contrasting dyeing, haven't you? So, yeah. So, yeah. Right. Okay. So we'll move our cameras then. Goodness me. There we are. There we are. So, hope you like that issue. Please give Christine a nice good thumbs up, please, if you don't mind. And yeah, join us next week for issue 98. So, as I said earlier before, there is no Geordie Dave on Titanic on this evening. So, he will be doing one for next week, I think it is. I'm not sure when he'll be doing it, so you'll have to watch out on Geordie Dave's channel and Danno's University's channel for that one. And goodness me, what's tomorrow then? Tomorrow is Wednesday, and Wednesday once a fortnight it's the MCC UK, so the Model Crafting Club. That will be going ahead at 8 p.m. tomorrow evening, and there'll be myself on there, Horlix, Mark, Geordie Dave and Danno, we think, and maybe a guest as well. So join us tomorrow evening at 8 p.m. and see what's happening with the Model Crafting Club tomorrow evening. So, and yeah, at 8 p.m. tomorrow. So that'll be when we're next on. Okay, so that's it from me, I think. I think she's done it incredibly well tonight. And as I said, she was at hospital today having some tests, and she's had to have some contrasting as well. So, and they did tell her that the contrast medium that she's had in her arm would make her quite hot and bothered. So we was a bit worried about tonight's issue, but she's sailed through it really, hasn't she? So you've done really well. So, haven't you? So, yeah. So fingers crossed, everybody, that the scan that she's had today works out all right, and works out with a few answers as well for Christine, because there's a few issues ongoing we've not got no answers to yet at the minute. So anyway, fingers crossed, everybody, for that one.
You think we'll get them? I've been waiting 31 years for them.
I don't know, love. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see, won't we? So yeah, we'll have to see. All we can do is put our faith in the NHS, isn't it, and see what they come up with. So anyway, enough of being in the doldrums. So I've enjoyed tonight's issue, and it's got a lot bigger, it's got a lot heavier, and we've done a lot of progress in one issue tonight. So yeah, we've put a lot of parts together, and it's going to look absolutely superb. So where am I going to put them? I don't know, but we have got plenty of wall space to make shelves. We have got plenty of wall space to buy extra cabinets that we could put a cabinet up and put them in cabinets and what have you. And we've got a spare bedroom, and so we could store them in a spare bedroom. So yeah, there's plenty of space somewhere. So anyway,
We've got a garage as well.
We've got a garage as well. Yes, we are. Yeah.
Don't forget that.
Yeah. Yeah, we've got a garage as well. So anyway, so anyway,
well, I originally said when I do mine, I'm going to sell it when I finished it.
That's what you originally said, yeah.
Yeah.
But you're not gonna do. I'm not gonna let you sell it. I want you to say I built that, and get it to show people and say, look, I built that, and it's better than this over there. Look, isn't it?
Peter just put something in the chat that I was going to say, and I said I decided not to say it.
Yeah, well, yeah, well, they did warn her about that as well, too, Peter. Yeah, yeah, they did. So, right, okay. So, have we got anything else to put then?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so yeah.
Still
at some point, I've got to put a couple of videos out. I've got to put an unboxing video out with a Bluetooth Rootmaster mod in.
you need to get on with that.
I will have to get on with that. I've got an update on the open top Rootmaster, and I've got an update on other things that I'm working on as well. So I'll have to try and get on with that as best I can. But yeah, it's quite busy this end. So anyway, we'll have to see what happens. See how we get on tomorrow night. See how we get on with the I might do the open top Rootmaster tomorrow night as well on the MCC UK. Move that on a little bit further. Just give you a little bit of, oh look, there's a cab there, look. And yeah, a cream and red cab, yeah. So that's a bit of it that's been done so far. So, and yeah, the lovely paint work. So yeah, and so that's a little bit that's been done so far. So I will show you more progress tomorrow evening. So watch out for that on the MCC UK. Okay, is there any more chat then, Julie? I think there is. No, there's loads.
There's quite a bit. So Dave Mark says, excellent work, Chris. You did very well. Another great show, and well done to Dave and Julie. Thank you, Dave.
Thank you, Dave.
Peter says, great work, Chris. No issue for a top builder. Well done, all three. Oh,
Thank
you, love, Peter.
Gillian says, good show and a big thumbs up. Well done.
Thank you, Gillian.
Steve says, good work.
Thank
Steve.
You, Steve.
John says, well done, Chris.
Thanks, John.
Thank you, John.
Mary says, good show. Well done all. Well done all. Thank you, Mary.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mum.
Darth says, this batch of parts was certainly worth the price of admission.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And then Peter says, last time I had the contrast, I felt like I peed myself. Oh, dear.
Yeah. Anyway, don't make her laugh too much because she might pee herself. Right, okay. Okay. With that said, then we'll leave you, and I'll move on to the brand, and I'll find the intro, and I'll let you say goodbyes. And I think I've said my goodbyes. So goodbye, everyone. Thank you for coming along. Take care, everybody, now till tomorrow evening, and that's when you'll see me next. And yeah, and thanks for coming along. Give Christine a nice good thumbs up, and subscribe to her channel, and press the bell notification as well, and you'll be notified of any other videos that come along. And the same with Yorkshire Crafter. subscribe to Yorkshire Crafter too, because they're both worth subscribing to, these two ladies. So good night from me.
Yeah, so thank you everybody for coming in, supporting Chris tonight, and all your lovely chat as always, and your advice and heads up. So thank you very much for that. And you will see me now on Monday for the Disney Dollhouse. So good night from me.
Thanks, Jolie. They don't leave me much to say, really, do they? So have a great week. Enjoy your weekend. And I'll be back on Monday with Julie at 7 o'clock for the Doll's House. So take care.
Bye-bye now. Take care now.